and his little lackey that just like, did you go home? And he's like,
What did he do?
No, I'm not. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning and I had jury duty this morning. I was supposed to be here at 8 o'clock. I got here at 7:30, which is just who I am. Whenever I don't have the kids, I'm very, very early for things. But I got released at 9:30, which is amazing. I made $25 and I get to go home. So that's great because Finn was having a rough morning this morning and I feel bad that my mom had to watch him because he had a bellyache, he had a blowout, and his eczema is flaring up. So I'm really kind of glad that I get to go home and I get to take care of him because I was very nervous leaving him this morning. But jury duty was not that bad. I had one of the better experiences with jury duty, so that was good. But for me, jury duty was great. It was 2 hours. I got to read a book and they had coffee, but I didn't get to go get any because I just didn't feel like walking in front of the big group because I actually have anxiety. But I didn't feel like walking in front of the group of people to go get the coffee. That wasn't where my mind was. So I just stayed in my little cozy chair and I read my book and just sat in my spot. And anyway, and I got released after 2 hours and that was perfect.
I have been waiting all day to hear about how
my adventures.
her jury duty went.
It's just jury duty.
So this is live, uncut.
Well, I'm gonna edit it because I have a tendency to ramble.
Yeah. So anyway,
and be offensive. So sometimes I have to cut it out.
How did your jury duty go?
So mad.
So how did your jury duty go?
Anyway, so I forgot the Pepto-Bismol in the car.
Okay.
So I had a bellyache.
Yeah, because she was really nervous.
I was so nervous. And whenever I get nervous, my stomach, like, it just does this. Oh, I get so nervous. Anyway, so, and I was very nervous. I realized I do not know how to handle being around little people.
What did you do with them that made you...
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, I don't feel comfortable enough to approach them even with things that are not offensive because I'm afraid that it's going to be offensive. For example,
did you offer a step stool to him or something?
No, why are you being offensive?
I'm not being offensive. I'm trying to figure out, like, what could you really have approached him with?
I needed to know where he got his pants hemmed.
Why?
Because his jeans were hemmed really well and I know he didn't buy them that short.
You saying they don't make pants for short little people?
I don't think they do, and I'm pretty sure he got them hemmed and they look great. And so I needed to know where he got them hemmed.
Okay.
But I couldn't because you can't go ask a little person where they get their pants hemmed.
I don't think you should ask them where they get their pants. I think you ask them where they get their pants hemmed.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but I'm just clarifying what you could have said and what you can't say.
So I should have said where they get their pants?
No, you can't say,
oh,
where did you get your
pants hemmed?
Yeah, because everybody can get their pants hemmed. It's not a silly question. I need my pants hemmed. But
there were lots of pants in the room, and I'm sure another pair of jeans had been hemmed. I just happened to notice his.
Because you could tell how well they were done.
And because I knew they don't come in that length.
No, that's just being offensive.
See? I don't know. I can't talk about it. It's wrong to talk about it. I don't like judges.
I don't either.
Well, this one particularly bothered me because there was a lady named Miss Lydia who was teaching us how to be a juror. Juror. And she was showing us a video which is very old, and I kept thinking I should make a new video for these people. It's bad. It's very bad. And the lady, it's very clearly made in 1987.
I think I remember that video.
It's awful. So then Miss Lydia is teaching us, and there's all these people, grumpy people, who I heard so many times, I don't want to be here, blah, 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 blah. Not me. I'm all sunshine and roses. I was so tickled to be there.
Typical Jill.
I was reading my book, kept putting my glasses on top of my head so I could see far away, and then putting them down so I can read. I was being so nosy. It was awesome. And then in comes in this judge, just swoops in with his robes, like, flowing behind him like some kind of superhero and says, "You can turn off this video, Miss Lydia." And he goes up to the microphone, he goes, "We had one case today and they just settled. You're all free to go home."
So
that annoyed me. Everybody else cheered. I was so mad. Not because I wanted to be a juror.
I think that's why.
No, because I feel like Miss Lydia has been putting up with these people for an hour and a half, dealing with all of their complaining, and he could have called her on the phone. You know they have phones.
Yeah, they have connections
and
saved.
Yeah, and he swooped in and got all these accolades and praise from all these people who were so excited because now they have the whole day off. They made their $25, and I feel like that was really jerky of him.
That's very jerky of him.
So,
well, you're saying Miss Lydia should have got.
I feel like Miss Lydia should have been allowed to go up there and say, "Guess what, guys, y'all can go home."
Thanks to me.
And that would have been great. So I feel like Miss Lydia did not get enough recognition. And Miss Lydia, I know you don't watch these, but if you happen to get told to watch this by some biased lawyer who happens to know us, you should have been able to tell us that we were able to go home. That should have been your job, and that should have been your praise that was given, not the judge who swooped in like he had a wind machine on him. That was so stupid. And his little lackey that just like, "Did you go home?" And he's like,
what did he do?
No, I'm not doing it. He kept like smirking, like such a snotty guy. And then he got to go home too. So like, what do these people do all day?
I don't know, but what did he do?
I'm not doing it again. You can watch the vlog again if you want to see it. Why do you need to swoop in like that?
He likes the accolades.
That's what I'm saying. Just, this is Miss Lydia's jury pool. You back up. You didn't need us, so you don't get to come in.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion on it. Yeah. My jury duty adventure, and now I'm exempt for 2 years.
Yep.
Now he's exempt.
But now it's coming up.
Now he's coming up on it.
So.
Which is crazy. It's been that long.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then he was an alternate, which means he had to sit in the room practically like
all day.
Yeah.
I didn't leave. That was that day, remember? I didn't get out till like 6.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was really annoying.
He just had to sit in the courtroom twiddling his thumbs. He didn't even get to do anything.
No. Like, because if you're in the little room, you can at least get to play on your phone and stuff. Once you go into the courtroom,
it's disrespectful to the courts.
Yeah, like you can't just sit there and play on the courts because they can hold you in contempt of court.
You know who gets to make that decision?
The judge.
Pompous judges. Sorry. I just thought you could have just made the phone call. You didn't need to swoop in with your lackeys, with your robes flowing, to make the announcement to get all the praises.
By chance, like, what did the lackeys look like?
He looked like like an actor.
What kind of faces would they make? Anyways, so if y'all like today's video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave comments, share it with your friends, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.